start and see what happens. Yeah, it does work. Nice. Okay, how do I keep both chats visible? Chat as pop-up. Nice. This is the Twitch chat now, and now I also need the YouTube chat as pop-up. That would be very helpful. Oh yeah, it works. Awesome. Cool. Now I can close this, and I would need another screen for the chats. Yeah. But it does work, I guess, for now. Okay. And finally, I need ChatGPT. You always need ChatGPT for coding. Hey, Klachi! Hello. How are you? How are you? Okay, now everything should be visible, yes. I don't think I can play music because that would be, well, taken down by YouTube. But yeah. Okay, let's start. I want to set up real quick. Okay, chats is here. But I don't think the YouTube chat is integrated in here. Okay, let me do that real quick. Let me see. Where is that? Oh, I'm good too. Thank you. As I already told you, I am on vacation at the moment. Well, at home, but yeah, anyway. But let me see, what is this? I have no clue what I logged in here. So that is YouTube shown. Is the chat in YouTube shown? Test. Because it wants me to log in. Yeah, no, it does not. It does not show. That sucks. Can I activate a goal? Nah, we don't need that. Yeah, I don't know if I will announce it. It's I don't know. I'm just gonna code and try out the code and stuff. So I don't think that's very interesting. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I want to stream, but getting into the stream with the mindset, yeah, it's not going to be interesting, is the stupidest mindset ever. Then I could not. Then I could just kept the stream off. But yeah, let me just set this up real quick. I want to set up that the chat is shown in the stream as well. But I need to figure out where I can do that. Yeah. I should not be so harsh on myself. Okay, yeah, no, that was right. So how do I get the chat stuff? Chat overlay, here it is. Okay. Oh, and here I can activate it for YouTube. Nice. Okay. Now let me update the source. I don't know if I need to update it. Okay. Test. It appears not to be working. Why? Why is that? I could delete it and add it back. Maybe that works. Browser resource, chat. Okay. Okay. Test. Wait, does it say something? No. Oh yeah, it works now. Awesome. Okay, nice. Very good. Now let's somehow get it in the corner. Is that too small? Should I make it bigger? I could increase the text size, maybe. Test again. That did not increase the text size. Maybe I need to copy the link again. Let's delete that and put it back in. Test 2. Why does it not work? Come on. Okay, there it is. Is that bigger? I have no clue. I think it's fine. I think it's fine like that. Let's check on Twitch real quick. Test. But yeah, that should work too. Yeah, awesome. Okay, nice. Now, do we want to see if music works? Nah, I rather not try that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess let's go with stream announcement. Copy, paste, live now. Coding parkour calculator mod. We are streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. So let me grab. Do we want people on YouTube or on Twitch? I think Twitch is the better experience. Yeah, let's say with Twitch. One here. And one goes in. Where's the self promotion here? One goes in here. And does HoloCube have self promotion? Off topic. No, not really. Whatever. Do I have to double moderating stream? Nah, it's fine. I think I can handle it myself as well. Okay, final preparation. A little to-do list. I guess I will put it below the chat with the things I want to get done. So let's add a text. To-do text, and we want to add test. Is it? There it is. To-do. Yes, this is definitely not too big. How can I get this like, hey, oh, that's stupid. Draco, welcome, how are you? Hello. I'm trying to figure out real quick how to not have this massively big to do there. Where can I shrink the text size? Ah, I found it. Okay, to do. Good. To do. So I want to add a scroll bar. Scroll bar for tick. For tick inputs. Then fix sneaking. Fix facing. What else? What else? So there are a couple things that are still buggy. But I think those are... So I could add all the issues, but that's too much. Okay, I will add 2 more. So add a tick numbering so that when you have the UI open, that there are numbers beside the ticks. And I guess also display start position tick. Do I really want to do that yet? I guess drag path around. Allow for drag path around. Okay. So scroll bar is the most important thing. The fixes of sneaking and facing are also important. Then I would like to have it draggable, but then that needs to be done before. So yeah, that's, I guess, the ordering of the stuff. Okay. Now I would like to make the background black. And this looks absolutely ugly. How can I make this not as ugly? Oh god, what's going on? Yeah, I think that works. I think that is okay. Hi String, how are you? Okay, so we will be starting with the scroll bar. Yeah, I have no idea how that can be done with in Fabric, so I will use ChatGPT. Thank you. How did it go, String? My Abitur is 6 or 7 years ago. That's quite a lot. So, and what did you do it in? Okay, so let's start. We have a screen object here. Does this have... I kind of want to not use ChatGPT as much because it's good learning experiences to just do it yourself. Do they have something like a scroll screen or something like that? Sign S, no. I don't see it immediately. But I believe settings usually are scrollable. So let's see, Fabric, Minecraft, scroll screen. Scrollable widget, okay. Edit. Scrollable widget. You can add a text message in there. I don't know. Content, Drawbox, contents are rendered over including its borders. Yeah, let's ask ChatGPT. So I have this screen, make it scrollable. I have this screen, make it scrollable. Minecraft Fabric. That's how you code these days. That particular one was S, but I still got the 2.1 average, slightly awful, but it's fine. What did you do it in? Draco, yes. I mean, ChatGPT, if you have no idea about front-end coding, front-end design and UI stuff, ChatGPT can give some solid template code, and then it looks somewhat decent. But if you're, I guess, a bit experienced or have a little knowledge, it's not good. Like I started the code base for this with ChatGPT and with having the exact idea in mind, and the code it provided was just so bad. And yeah, maybe it would be smart to try another one, but okay, let's see. What does it say? What does it say? It wants me to create always selected entry list widget. Oh, here we go. Tick input list. What? Okay, I actually need more space for that. Let's move everything to the side. Okay. So it wants me to have a tick input list. What is a tick input list? Add rows, remove rows. So, I already have the tick input screen, so it wants to abstract that stuff into its own class. I guess is that alright? Because we already have most of the logic here, but now we have the calculation stuff. I guess. Add rows, remove rows, and collect. No, I don't think I like this really much. This looks garbage. So basically it just wants me to put the row logic in its own container. And I already had that pretty much with this. And then I decoupled it again because ChatGPT just loves to couple things for some reason. I don't know. No, I don't like that. I would like to use the scrollable widget. Does that make sense? Also, your code seems very coupled. I thought it would be easier. I thought it would just be another screen that you wrap around everything and then have it scrollable if it extends below the Minecraft screen. Let me start the game. But the main issue is, I guess, that it's a widget and not a screen itself, and I'm not sure. So right now I just add it to the screen, and I will just try maybe private final scroll. What was this thing called? Scrollable widget. Scroll widget. Do we initialize it? Yes, we wanted to. Oh. Ah. Oh. Okay. Entry list widget. We have. Oh god, that's. Stats. Peg list. I guess we would want something like multiplayer server list, right? Oh, So how do they do that? Where is this coming from? What is an entry? Okay, that's the class. Okay, and here you're pretty much rendering the individual components. Okay, so you do need some abstraction, I guess. And take input scroller. Oh, I really don't like this. Fine, I have to do it their suggested way, I guess. Hi, Yunranth. Welcome. Hello, hello. How are you? Okay, let me double check. What is the tick input list exactly? Entry. I guess I will just copy paste it and see what I need to adjust. Hello, please don't do that. Oh, I also hate. Oh my god. I hate this. Stop adding comments to my code. And also stop aligning it like this. I don't want this. It's barely readable. And please, just put it, make it public, please. I dislike the minimalistic approach as well. Please just make it readable. Do you know about dragging with middle click to have duplicate cursors? Yeah, I guess. No, I don't. I thought you did it like control or something. But apparently it does not work like that. Okay, what is going on here? What is even happening? Yeah, this is so annoying. Holy shit. So what do you need? These two. Get narration? Is that required? So the rendering. Context, index, y, x, entry width, height, hovered, and the delta. Okay, so this was actually done correctly. Yeah, ChatGPT is not a help at all with this. Do we need children? I don't think we need children. What is missing? Okay. Where do we get this from? Set X. We don't have X. No. Oh, middle click. No, middle click does not work. Okay. Put a tick input list. Okay, where's the issue? Why? Right. Row.render does not exist. Oh, I hate this. Clear all, add all. That's from, yes, okay. Now we have a list, which should contain each of these rows, but it does not do that. Because, oh, this is such, I hate this. So the tick input screen holds a tick input list, and each input list should hold a list of, no, each, or the list should hold input rows. So, no, it's okay to have this individual components. Because we want other stuff on the input screen beside the list, so it makes sense to not have this be the list, but we don't want to have both of these. The or do we? Who should handle the behavior of the list itself? Should the logic be in there, or should the logic be handled by the entire screen? That's the question. I dislike this. Why do we need collect? What is collect doing here? Okay, it does this. What does it exactly do? It tries to get the row. Where does it get the row from? Children. I see. But is that the right approach here? Collect. Yeah, I'm not really sure. And do we need these? Input row does this stuff. I guess I will write a set x, but I don't know what it expects. Set x. Add rows and remove rows. Okay, so this handles now. Yeah, I guess I can remove all of inputs changed. So the header and footer are they still drawn in? So they are not part of the list? Oh, I'm really confused by this. This does not feel nice at all. duplicate. Yeah, let's just remove all of this. Relayout. Finally this, and this can be removed too. And then I guess I will put in this. We do not longer hold that thing. Yoink out this. And finally have list dot oh, I guess we keep the delta stuff. Okay, list dot add rows. I'd prefer having it this way. Da, da, da. Let's remove this for now. And the children command back in. Do we have 2 collects? Yes. I guess let's move it back up there. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm happy with children, but I mean, if it depends on the entries that we defined, that should be fine. Do we need the on input changed still? No, because the creation is now happening in the... Wait, what did we do here? We cleared all. I think the clear all does not happen anymore, right? On input change, clear all and add all. Where does that stuff happen? Oh, right, it's inline. My bad. Yeah, okay. Then it's fine. Then we can remove it from here. Oh, right, because we don't put the header and footer in the scroll thing, we can collect all of it and have the right data type. Yeah, that makes sense. Now there are just a couple more issues. Where do we get this dot row from? All right, it's this one. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Inside of the entry. So we have the children override. Holy shit, what is this formatting? Like, man, ChatGPT, what is this? What is this? How can you format like that? That is crazy. And what is up with this elements thing? Row. So input row would require an elements field. Yeah, I guess that's the stuff. I mean, I don't know what it is expecting. Yeah. I mean, as long as we don't need the children stuff, we can remove it. Row is not. So what is this? What is it expecting? If we call render, what is it expecting? Can we make this kind of a widget or a screen that contains these checkboxes and the number field? Like extends widget something, and then I guess that would be the next thing. Let's ask ChatGPT for that. All right, good night, string. Have a nice night. Okay. Let me provide this and see what ChatGPT says. I'm also not really sure if I like the approach, the overall approach here. How the code is structured, I need to think about that. But it's fine for the first implementation. That's fine. Extends abstract parent element, narratable entry. Why? Okay. Yeah, let's change this. So we want to extend by this and implement by this. Is there any faster way to import these? Come on. That does not even exist. Nice. Okay, render and children. That's why it wanted us to have it implemented. Okay, makes sense. Hey, Supermore, welcome. What's up? I'm currently working on the first bullet point. Yeah. But I think we are close to having it implemented. Makes sense, makes sense. All of that makes sense, yes. Except for the font, we don't need that anymore, I guess. Or do we need that? Font. Set position, yeah, that makes more sense. Get height. Okay, that stays the same. Except that it wants me to set this here. Okay, fine, I will remove the font. Yeah. Set position replaces set X and Y. Yeah, that makes total sense. But I don't get, like, is it best practice to write void or like not provide? I mean, I know that if you don't provide it, I think it's protected. So package private. But does that make sense? Like, is that the best practice for Java development? I don't know. Just feels wrong. Don't think we need the getter there. So that is missing. I guess. No, I will not rename this. Okay. Then render. Do we have a render in here? Yes. But we have not. Yeah, right. Because we need to. Man, I don't know why ChatGPT does it, but it keeps adding like all those white spaces. And if you tell it don't add white spaces or like add white spaces following best practice, it will just remove every single white space and the code is not well formatted. Thank you. Thank you, ChatGPT. So stream of trick bus. Okay, this is a wild annotation. Okay, no clue what's going wrong there. But I will keep it for now. So yeah, this is adjusted. We don't. Wait. We have copied. Copy is not even used. Yeah, let's throw that out for simplicity. Where did we use the set Y and set X stuff? We never did? Okay, confused. Okay, so. Oh, right, it was here. Set position X and Y plus 1. Awesome. This is now all fixed up. Bro, oh my god, I'm getting a brain aneurysm or something. Dude, how can you format this bad? Like, what is going on? Stop formatting like this. Guys, look at the... Bro, what is this? Stop. Just what is this? I mean, maybe the indentations are fine, but... God, this is horrible. I mean... Up here, the stuff, like, bro, just stop. Okay, this is actually acceptable, but then we get this stuff again, like, stop adding white spaces to make it aligned. Who does that? Okay. Is everything fixed? Do we have any issues? If not, we can give it a quick test run and see what I broke. And I'm also not happy with this stuff, but yeah. On changes, never set again. Yeah, right, because it's inserted there. Makes this cleaner. Oh yeah, right, there's another issue. Yeah, let's see what... that's easily fixed, right? We just... Is that needed? Can't you just put this in? And then have list. I mean, I rather want to have it like... I guess because this is just a single field. But then just remove this and say to list. No. Stream off. Yeah, streaming is one of those things I don't know. I mean, no, wait. This is doable way easier. Why not children dot add all checkboxes? No, that does not work. List off. What does it suggest? And then children dot add number field, return children. I mean, it's not as fancy as the one before, but I guess that works. Okay, so this should be fixed now. Let's see if it runs. Man, I did not expect that the first to-do takes this long. Come on. I mean, starting up would be nice already. If it just starts up without crashing. Okay, it started up. Nice. Let's see. Please. Yes. Let's go on this. Open. Yeah, no, this did not work. I mean, we have UI. We have the header and footer, but we do not have the ticks. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We have the list. We add the list. List is initialized. Add row. Tick input list. Because it's an empty entry? Okay, when it creates this, we have the row and it tries to render the row. And the input row, we have the checkboxes and we are rendering the checkboxes. So it should, everything should be rendered, but it's not rendered. Huh. So somewhere something is not right yet. Do we actually need the box controller and stuff like that? I don't think we need that in here anymore. Like this can be removed, I believe. Oh no, we need it here. I forgot. And the list input stuff on input change. I'm not sure if we can put this back in here. If list is empty, list dot elements. How did you, was it children? Collect. Ah, if collect is empty, then we want to add a row like this. And that way we do not have to final set these parameters anymore. But that does not fix it. It's just making the code a bit cleaner. It's going in here. Okay. But these are required because of the yes here. Okay. Yeah. let's start again and see what happens. I want to check here real quick. So list.add rows should add another row and display it. Add row calls this, iterates over, adds entries. Each entry should be a tick input row right here, and render by setting the row position and rendering the row. And row render should call the inside of the row and render the checkboxes and the number fields. But yeah, it's not working. Let's see again. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, I think I know why. This tries to set up everything. Do we have a change immediately? But that happened on opening. Okay, now I'm a bit confused. Let's debug. That would be my ideal implementation. I mean, it would be even more better if I could remove this part and have it not in the init. That would be even better. And maybe even this part not in the init. Like all of this just in the tick input screen. Okay. We have the, because it's setting the stuff in here and the sim player is null, maybe? Let's go in. Yeah, no, that did not work really well. Console. Let's see what happens if I open the UI. Probably because the player is null. Immediate crash, okay, I don't know. That is a bit annoying. Okay, let's undo it. Set. This way, at least nothing crashed. This is just called the first time. This is called on open up. Okay, let's check in. Let's go in here. Oh yeah, right. No, that makes sense. We are going in here. We are checking this, yeah. 60. Maybe the numbers are not correct, but who knows? So this is all set. The controller, yeah, that's right. And sim player is still null. Why is it null? Nah, okay. Now we're adding a row. We're going in here. Row is added. Row contains the checkboxes and the number field. All right, that is good. It's added to the entry. Now the list is added. Header and footer are drawn. And yeah, that's pretty much it. yeah, we should have at least one entry here. Okay, I need to consult the almighty ChatGPT. Let's see what the issue is. So, yeah, let's grab this. Moin, Nikak. Was geht? Mir geht's gut. Und selber? Dann switche ich mal auf Deutsch. Okay. Also einmal brauche ich das. Dann schmeiße ich noch die Liste rüber. Und die Row. So. Okay, anscheinend liegt es an der Set Position Function. Also Set Position, wo wird Set Position gecallt? Hier, Render. Und Render wird jeden Tick gecallt, das heißt, ja, okay, ergibt Sinn. Es wird immer weiter runtergeschiftet. Aber ich check noch nicht so ganz. Ja, danke ChatGPT, dass du jetzt einfach überall Plus rangeschrieben hast. Das hilft mir extrem. Klasse. Okay, wieso ist das jetzt fixed? Achso, weil wir nichts addieren. Ja, okay. Ergibt Sinn. Stimmt, vorher hatte ich das Input-Screen und jedes Mal neu gerendert, basierend auf dem Element vorher. Und jetzt ist es nicht mehr so, ja. Okay. Das heißt, jetzt sollte es funktionieren vielleicht. Und ich soll das hinzufügen. In List. Children Function. Ja, klasse. Ey. Hatte ich eigentlich schon und das war Override funktioniert hier nicht. Ist es sind hier einem Entry Extended Entry List Widget Children .children ist Final. Ja, danke. Ne, ich meine, dann hat es ja ein Children. Oder Children. Ja, keine Ahnung, check ich nicht so ganz. Ja, RIP. Habe ich irgendwas vergessen? Warte mal, überschreiben wir das hier? Nee. Nee, passt. Ja, keine Ahnung. Ich check ehrlich gesagt nicht, woran es liegt. Vielleicht fehlt irgendwie sowas wie ein Redraw oder so. Okay. ChatGPT schlägt vor, add drawable child anstelle von add selectable child. Tick input row. Okay. Kein Plan. Ob das so passt. Okay, Versuch Nummer 3, mal sehen. Mal sehen. Oh, ansonsten muss ich mal schauen. Add drawable child ist. Okay, hier adds. Drawables. Children add. Ich hätte gedacht, so. Children add und Drawables add ist so. Keine Ahnung. Aber ich habe ein bisschen Doku. Wenn es nicht klappt, lese ich mir die Doku durch. Please. Okay, damit kann. Das sieht zwar nicht so geil aus, aber damit kann man ja immerhin schon mal arbeiten. Sehr nice. Oh Gott. Und gecrashed, holy shit. Aber ich meine, immerhin hat man was gesehen. Eieiei. Das ist wild. Narrating Screen. Ja, bitte. Ich möchte auch nicht, dass der Screen genarrated wird. Oder ist das Pflicht? Get Narration. Muss man das machen? Okay. Der erwartet also Text. Okay, dann mache ich einfach Text auf to do, keine Ahnung. Also deswegen ist es gerade gecrashed. Ich möchte erstmal schauen, ob es so funktional ist. Ob es so funktioniert, wie ich es mir erhoffe, zumindest. Und ja. Danach machen wir es ein bisschen schicker. So. Also man kann es auswählen. Ja, und das war's schon. Wenn ich ein zweites hinzufüge. Okay, die sind einfach nur massiv groß. So. Was würde denn passieren, wenn ich jetzt hier beispielsweise mal Scale 6 anmache? Okay, es geht einfach komplett über den Bildschirm rüber. Ja, okay. Das funktioniert auch alles nicht. Und ich kann anscheinend auch nur 2 Elemente hinzufügen. Ja, wild. Also erstmal muss ich es relativ machen. Das Ganze. Gehen wir hier rein. Also Breite würde ich sagen durch 4. So. Höhe kann die volle Höhe. Passt die volle Höhe. Mal schauen, was das Ganze hier überhaupt macht. Danke. Ach komm. Ja, hier haben wir es, glaube ich. Client. With Height. Item Height. Ah, checke. Ja, Item Height ist viel zu groß. Ich glaube, da reicht irgendwie 26, 22. Probieren wir mal 22. Breite, Höhe. Die letzten 3 Zahlen und machen die nochmal hier. So, die letzten 3 Zahlen. Header Height. Okay, check ich nicht. Der Header wird ja nochmal ganz woanders gesetzt. Oder gibt es hier sowas wie this.set Header? Oder Header? Header Height. Render Header. Ah, also, okay, man könnte es hier integrieren, aber ich habe jetzt eben mein eigenes schon. Gut, das würde ich dann vielleicht danach machen. Mal schauen, wie es jetzt aussieht. Ja. Das ist ganz schön abgeschnitten irgendwie. Und ich kann auch schon wieder nichts Neues hinzufügen. Nee, das ist irgendwie kacke. Ah, vielleicht ist das Scrollding einfach overlaid. Also einfach oben drüber. Ah, ich mach's mal auf die halbe Größe. Und die Dinger, das kann schon noch ein bisschen breiter sein. Machen wir mal ein Drittel. Drittel ist ganz gut. So, und das andere. Das ist wahrscheinlich, wo es anfängt. Nee, warte mal, was war das jetzt? Ich vergesse das die ganze Zeit. Item Height. Y ist, wo es anfängt und okay. Und Header Height würde ich 0 setzen, weil wir gerade keinen Header haben. Das setzen wir 0. Setzen wir auch 0. Das setzen wir mal 28. So, meine Hoffnung ist, dass es jetzt nicht mehr über den Buttons liegt, dieses Scrollding. Jetzt im Header drin. Ach, Y ist, glaube ich, die Position, wo es oben anfängt. Okay. Ja, nice. Aber das funktioniert immerhin schon mal. Das ist ja nice. Cool. Jetzt müssen wir die... Ja, wobei, ich meine... So, kann man denn scrollen? Okay, ja, nice. Das funktioniert. Das ist cool. Das heißt, wir müssen es jetzt nochmal um die Höhe des Headers sozusagen nach unten schieben. Haben wir den hier irgendwo? Haben wir den irgendwo hier? Header. Okay, der fängt bei 12 an, also um 22 eigentlich. Hey Phoenix Style. Na, willkommen. Ja, ich stream ein bisschen Coding. Oh, ich glaube, ich code das hart hier. Ja. Es soll erstmal nur ja, provisorisch funktionieren. Und eigentlich müsste das noch ein bisschen breiter sein. Gibt es hier eigentlich noch was anderes außer... Ne, es ist dann auch ein Selectable Child. Ich könnte aber die Row selber noch mal ein bisschen schmaler machen. Height wäre 22. Max Width 20. Für die Checkboxes. Für alle Checkboxes? Wait, warst du nicht beim letzten Stream ewig mit Studium ausgelastet? Ist das jetzt fertig? Nee, bin immer noch. Aber ich habe gerade Urlaub. Also ich arbeite Vollzeit als Softwareentwickler oder Software-Engineer. 40 Stunden die Woche und mache nebenbei halt mein Studium, mein Masterstudium in künstliche Intelligenz. Ja, deswegen bin ich sehr ausgelastet und habe dabei noch Lauftraining und einen Hund und ja, da geht sehr viel Zeit drauf. Hey Blazy, welcome, hello, how are you? Und deswegen, ja, ich hätte auch gerne mehr programmiert so in der Freizeit, aber wie gesagt, mit so 40-Stunden-Job, wo ich eigentlich schon die ganze Zeit programmiere, ist dann auch nicht mehr so viel Luft drin. Aber jetzt im Urlaub habe ich doch mal Bock gekriegt, deswegen mache ich ein bisschen was. Die Höhe von den Dingern gefällt mir auch noch nicht so ganz. Wo ist die Height? Haben wir hier Height? Das gibt es hier in Height. Ich würde die nochmal irgendwie so auf 18 setzen. Alles hart gecodet ist. Das ist schrecklich. Ja, und ich meine dann... Wo kann ich denn hier die Width? Weil das ist für die Checkboxes. Nicht für das Ganze. Ich glaube, da muss ich einfach die Checkboxes ein bisschen kleiner machen. Machen wir mal auf 15. Ja, es ist anstrengend. Hey, Joadix. Hallo. Wie geht's? Nice, dich mal hier wieder zu sehen. Gut, aber ich war ja auch lange nicht live. I'm fine, Blazy. Thank you for asking. I currently am on vacation. So I got some time to stream. And yeah, I really wanted to port the Parkour calculator from from the standalone app to Minecraft as a mod. And right now we're just adding a scroll bar. Like I have this small to do on the right bottom side. You see. Okay, I can't click the scroll bar. That's also funny. Probably this thing is overlaying over the scroll bar. Yeah, but I can also not click on the individual elements. So this sucks a bit. But the scroll bar at least is added. That's good. Oh, viel Glück, Joadix. Ich drück dir die Daumen. Was machst du? Worin hast du eine Prüfung? Und das hier hat auch irgendwie gar nichts gebracht. Hier mit Max with 15. Das ist irgendwie überhaupt nicht... Hat absolut nichts gebracht. Okay, ich mach das mal ein bisschen kleiner. Mach das mal auf 20. Ich mach das mal auf 10. Okay, eigentlich ist es komplett dumm, da jetzt so hart gecodet. Ach, es ist einfach dumm. Es ist einfach dumm. Number Field Set Position macht Sinn. X kriegen wir woher? Von den 24. Macht auch Sinn. Ja, an sich macht es alles schon Sinn. Height machen wir mal auf 16. Und dann muss ich jetzt halt irgendwie nochmal die Checkboxes wieder clickable machen. Render. Da frage ich ChatGPT. I can't click the checkboxes nor the number field. Wirtschaftsinformatikstudium. Nice. Macht Spaß. Also ich wollte das, oder habe überlegt, das auch am Anfang zu studieren. Aber war dann doch nicht so meins. Ich wollte ein pures Informatikstudium. Und ja, war eigentlich für mich auch eine gute Entscheidung. Bro, ich kann Children nicht overwriten. Aber immerhin hat das jetzt mal ordentlich formatiert. Oder kann ich es overwriten? Wir sind hier in Entry. Entry ist in List. Der will die ganze Zeit, dass ich die Children's Methode hier overwrite. Aber ich kann es nicht overwriten. Weil's final ist. The method from is final. Okay, dann. Nein. Warum ist das eigentlich narratable? Ich check's nicht. Gibt's noch andere Entries? Extends Entries List Widget. Gibt's da noch andere Entries? Entries, nee. Hilfe. Okay. Das Extended Entry List Widget. Also ich meine, ich könnte mir auch eigentlich das hier nehmen, ne? Ja, lol. Eigentlich ist das tatsächlich... Ich nehme mir das jetzt hier. Darf ich das? Darf er das? Wir haben ja hier schon ein Entry List Widget. Kann ich das rausnehmen? Hey, das ist abstrakt. Ist auch abstrakt. Also ganz komme ich damit auch nicht klar, muss ich sagen. Also in reiner Informatik sind irgendwie nur komische Kombinationen. Hatten wir aber auch. Ja. Da gab es einige Spezialisten. Ich will das jetzt hier aber ganz kurz einmal checken. Okay, wir müssen ein Entry angeben. Kann das Entry auch vom Typ Entry sein? Nee, ne? So, das implementiert es schon. Aber ich check's noch nicht so ganz. Ich check's gerade irgendwie nicht so ganz. Rendern wir hier irgendwas? Könnten wir nicht einfach den Content von dem ganzen Kram einfach eins hochmoven? Ich glaube, das geht. Weil das Einzige, was wir hier tun, ist dieses Get Narration, was übel nervt. Ist das möglich? Oh Gott, Hilfe. Hey! Should I call you... I forgot what I call you. Kokft or Kogut? Or Michael? Or Michal? I have no clue. Please provide your pronunciation of your name. Thank you. I know you, but I forgot how to pronounce your name. But I definitely know you. Okay, I think I get it. I get it. We need an entry list widget. No, we don't. We need an entry. But where do we get the entry from? This is such a cursed definition. Holy shit. Why is this required? No, don't do this to me. Okay, so an entry is an entry list widget from an entry, and the type must be an entry with type E. So an entry must have type entry. But to define an entry, like how do you define an entry that has the type of an entry? It's kogut in Polish, but you called me kogut. Oh. Okay. I will call you kogut. Hey Dylan, was geht? Hallo, hallo. Und alles gut. Dylans Lappland Simping. Schöner Name. Ich gebe auf, ich gebe auf. Also wir brauchen ein Entry-Element, sozusagen Tick Input Row. Könnte Tick Input Row nicht einfach Tick Input Row? Könnte das nicht einfach extend Entry, keine Ahnung, bla bla? Okay, ich will es jetzt nicht machen. Weil vielleicht ist es möglich, keine Ahnung. Also ich meine, das ist so cursed. Aber ich meine, oder ich würde sagen, das könnte eigentlich sozusagen hier rein und Tick Input Row würde auch, nein, könnte das nicht hiervon extenden, Abstract Parent Element. Aber ist das Entry-Ding vielleicht Container Widget, Scrollable Widget? Ich meine, hier haben wir ein Parent-Element, das implementiert, Scrollable by Clickable Widget, Drawable, das sind nur Implements, okay. Always selected, Entry, das hatten wir gerade. Dann nochmal das Entry selber durchklicken. Na gut, das ist ein Entry. Ein Entry ist ein Entry. Und das hier ist auch ein Entry. Wo kommt denn das jetzt her? Das ist einfach nur ein Element. Ist es vielleicht das falsche Entry? Nee, oder? Muss das vielleicht so ein Entry-List? Also ich bin maximal verwirrt von dem Zeug hier. Entry List Widget Entry. Geht das? Oder kann man das machen? Kann ich das dann raushauen? Aber dann geht das hier nicht mehr. Weil das hier braucht ein Entry. Und das Entry ist defined hier unten. Okay. Entry. Holy shit, ist das Brainfuck. Okay, das funktioniert also nicht. Ich lasse es jetzt so. Krieg das Git Narration-Ding halt nicht raus. Schade. Das ändert aber nichts daran, dass Rodot oder das Children Final ist. Genau, das wollte ich einmal nochmal nachchecken. Entry. Und das extended von dem Entry List Widget. Und hier haben wir irgendwo ein Children. Hier Children. Und das ist Final. Gut. Dann warten wir jetzt mal auf den allwissenden ChatGPT. Okay, es ist alles gleich. Okay, das bleibt alles so. Das kommt raus. Dann haben wir einen Konstruktor. Wild. Ah, und da adden wir das. Okay. Ja, wir sind nicht in Python. Aber das gibt's gar nicht. Es gibt's nicht. Ich dreh durch. Ich meine, ich dachte, dafür wäre die Render-Funktion da. Das gibt's wenigstens. Ja, das gibt's auch nicht. Also ich weiß es nicht. Ich check's nicht. Render Widget. Ja, aber... Okay. Wir gucken uns einfach mal an, wie das irgendwo anders implementiert ist. So. LAN Server Entry. Ja, machen wir einfach mal das hier. Render. Draw Text with Shadows. Draw Text, na Text. Maus klickt. Müssen wir die... nee, oder? Maus klickt. Müssen wir die ganzen Events selber implementieren? Boah, nö. Ja, das sind ja, glaube ich, nur die Klicks auf das Entry-Element und nicht die Elemente, die im Entry-Element drin sind. Oder? Render. Was passiert denn hier? Das bringt mir nichts. Draw text with shadows. Shadow. Okay, hier werden Sachen ausgewählt. Hier werden noch irgendwo Sachen ausgewählt. Save. Draw text with shadow. Draw tooltip. Draw GUI texture. Ich meine, wo zum Beispiel wird dann sowas wie so ein Doppelklick registriert, dass wenn man doppelt draufklickt. Key pressed. Swap entries. Nee, das kann aber nicht sein. Nee. Oder? Swap entries. Wo wird denn Swap entries gecallt? Okay, hier passiert das Mausklicken. Okay, es gibt aber einen super... Oh, nee. Ich mag das nicht. Kann ich nichts auswählen hier? Also hier kann ich aber raufklicken. Ach, Mann. Okay, nächster Try. Wir können das den Childrens hinzufügen. Wo bin ich denn jetzt hier? Hier unten. Kein Zugriff. Es ist private. Aber wir können. Aber warum? Wir extenden es doch, oder? Oh Mann. Hat man keinen Zugriff darauf, was man... Hä? Oh, ich check's gerade nicht. Ist es nicht so, dass man Zugriff auf die Elemente hat, auch wenn sie private sind? Also wenn man von denen erbt? Ich hätte jetzt gedacht, das ist so. Ja, wieso habe ich zum Beispiel keinen Zugriff auf Add Entry? Also es gibt's ja. Add Entry gibt's ja. Wieso? Ist das, weil es Final ist? Nee. Ich check's irgendwie nicht. Ich check's überhaupt nicht. Ach, war ich hier von Erbe, oder? Ach, du Kacke. Ja, ja gut. Ich erbe nämlich nicht hiervon. Mist. Hm. Das heißt, das... Aber da wird es ja hinzugefügt. Tick Input Row. Okay, ich glaube, das müsste hier passieren. Und nicht hier unten. Aber wofür brauche ich dann diese Klasse? Die macht ja dann gar nichts. Ja doch, die macht... Ach, nee, ich check's nicht. Also wirklich, ich check's nicht. Oh Mann, wieso ist das so ein Mist? Ja, warum muss ich das alles selber implementieren? Holy shit. Und dann muss ich es wahrscheinlich... Okay, keine Ahnung. Das sieht alles absolut falsch aus. Ich meine... Ausscrollt, ja. Ja, ich weiß nicht. Also ich glaube nicht, dass es der Sinn ist, alles halt selber zu implementieren. Weil wofür braucht man denn dieses dumme Entry-Element? Dann... Ja, das würde ich mir dann nochmal anschauen, wenn ich Code aufräume. Also ich meine, wenn es jetzt funktioniert, okay. Aber es ist halt nicht geil. Ja, jetzt funktioniert's. Hä? Wenn ich hier oben klicke? Nee. Okay. Die eine Hälfte funktioniert einfach nicht. Oh Mann, das ist. Nee, das fühlt sich richtig eklig an. Also ich meine, es funktioniert. Man kann Sachen eingeben. Aber das Feeling davon ist ja mal absolut eklig und die Felder bleiben auch selektiert. Nice, Klatschi. Let's go. Ja. Also ich sag mal so. Das ist eklig. Das ist eklig. Da muss es eine bessere Lösung geben für. So kann man es nicht benutzen. Holy shit, ist das kacke. Oh, ich hätte nicht gedacht, dass das so große Probleme macht. Aber ich meine, es funktioniert. Oh, what the fuck haben die hier gemacht? Holy shit. Das habe ich noch gar nicht gesehen. Okay, das ist wild. Wer sehen hier nice aus? Hey, Jaku. Yeah, okay, this is so ugly. Yeah, and I'm probably now also overwriting, well, the behavior of the scroll stuff itself. Yeah, I absolutely hate this. This is terrible. It worked way better before. But, well, I have to fix it up visually, and then I have to somehow like fix the behavior of, well, this scroll stuff. I also want to add the numbers and things like that. But yeah, I mean, scrollbar is implemented. Scrollbar is implemented. And it took so long. That's crazy. Time set day. Yeah, but what's really nice is, grab a sword. I think that makes it easier. You can grab these. I mean, you can't. It does not update yet, but you can grab these and move the individual ticks around. And well, that would be one of the next steps to then have the stuff update, and then you can just try around in game and see if a strat works or not. So yeah, that alone that this stuff works. Like you can click on render textures and drag them around like this is interesting. And you can also like in the future maybe have or be able to double click and see the stats of this specific tick and things like that. I think that's nice. +1 feature, -2 feature. Yeah, kinda, I guess. Hey, Speckotter. Hello, how are you? What's up? Cool thing would be a safe walk where you can only put the starting position on ground, so you can put it at the very edge. True, that's a good idea too. Safe walk. I need a GitHub issue or something like that, but I have not even set up this project as that. Yeah, but I mean, what's really nice is that all the physics are automatically given. Like I can now do this and it will behave inside the water. You can't see it in the water yet, but the physics do apply. Let's see where the player comes out. Yeah, there we have the player. So that is really nice. And if I remove the water, then this is how the player would move through the water. And now if I update everything, this is how the player jumps. And let's see what we can do with slime. Like everything is working from the start. And that's just such a nice thing to have before I had to implement everything myself. Okay. Oh, I think, yeah, slimes are not working. And I know why. But, oh, they are. Okay, that's interesting. I thought they would not work. Are you gonna trigger the movement check thing per tick to update to block changes? Yeah, probably. I will see how performant it is, because rendering these is really performance eating. I need to find a way to not make it as performance eating, because if I go out of render distance, they are still rendered, and I think each individual blob wants or tries to have a check if I hit it or not. Like, as you see, I mean, I'm not sure if you can see, but it's still there. Time set 9. Maybe you can see it better this way. Yes. You see it still stays rendered. And there's definitely stuff I need to optimize further to not have people crash. So what else could I try? I think mob collisions are turned off though. But I wanna have this checked. Yeah, mob collisions. I have turned mob collisions off. Good. And with this, I thought I have also turned off slimes, because slimes are entities too. But apparently I did not do that. I don't know why. Let's try to do exactly what's going on here. What are they considered as? Who's considered what? Ladders. I want to try ladders. Yes. I mean, it did take some implementation effort. Like, I have made an own simulator entity, and I inherit from player entity. The issue with player entity is, or the issue is that I would want to implement client player entity, but that requires client network handler and stuff like that. And with that, it would send out the packets. So no, we just can't do that. We can't send out packets. Maybe it's possible to have a fake network handler, but then I would need to implement that. Okay, but yeah, no, I don't think this is going to happen. I don't think this is going to happen. And the issue with having or not being able to use a client player entity is that there's a lot of code that is executed that I need for the calculations to happen, such as apply movement speed factors and having tick movement inputs. Here the inputs are pretty much read from the player and converted to the or to certain variables. And there is also stuff like this tick movement, where we have the double tap sprint functionality. We have different sneaking and sprinting checks, and also swimming and stuff like that. And yeah, I need that code, of course, but it's not implemented in the normal living entity or abstract client player entity, which sucks, because I had to implement or copy paste it over, but it keeps, it's not as much as before. Like, I only had to copy over this stuff and then remove stuff that's not necessary, and then it worked again. But yeah, there's still some stuff. Maybe a mock, yeah, but as I said, or as you saw, this is gigantic. And mocking it would mean having to override every single function into nothing. And some functions are expected to return stuff, I believe. Let's see if that's actually the case. You have the entity. There's just too much going on. It's easier to just copy paste the other entity, the client player entity stuff. What's required? Hey Asian, hello, what's up? Okay, I'd say we have successfully implemented the first thing right here. Can I somehow... Can I somehow cross this? Like it's done? I guess I can't. I just remove it. Okay, the next thing would be sneaking. Hey Jake, not really. I don't play chess. Okay. Sneaking. Why is sneaking not working? Like, I activate it and nothing is happening. So let's figure out yeah, why that does not work. I think players are the only entities that can sneak. So it's probably something implemented in client player entity. Sneak. So what did I ignore? Sneaking pose. I bet this is only for rendering purpose. Sneaking pose should slow down. Okay, so we have is sneaking pose, but that also includes this. Should slow down. Where's this used? We have this apply movement speed factors. What? I have never seen this. Where's this called? It's called here. Oh, then it should be simulator entity. Yeah, we have should slow down here. Okay. Yeah, it is in here. Okay, good. Maybe the sneaking speed is not defined for the normal entity. So where can I check that? I guess I would need to debug. So let's check. Pretty much I just want to see what's going on here. Okay. Okay, let's remove this. Oh yeah, entity collision is another thing. I forgot. Okay, that's the player. Player is sprinting now, but player is sneaking now here, and nothing happens. Let's put it on the second tick. Now let's put a breakpoint here and see what goes on. First tick should be fine. We can do this dot input, and we see what's going on here, I hope. Dot tick. Okay, W true, sprint true, sneaking is false. Next tick. Sneaking is true here. Now sneaking is true. So what does this evaluate to? Should slow down is false. Okay, that's not correct. Is in sneaking pose. I guess both is false then. Where does this go? It's in pose crouching. Overrides. By the client player entity, okay. And that just reads, okay, this just reads is in sneaking pose. All right, yeah. That's why. So it's sneaking mode, let's grab this. Let's override it. And then we also need to grab this one and check where it is updated. Yeah, I guess we put it here and have the input all the way up here. Draku, yes. It would be nice. Just write it down. Please write these things down somewhere, because I will forget them and then they are never going to be implemented. Okay, where is this updated? Oh. Oh, holy shit. This is done. Oh my god, this is too much. This is happening here. Oh, okay, player ability. Flying does not matter. Vehicle does not matter. Sneaking. Okay, can change into pose. Okay, this is implemented by player entity, so we do not need to worry about that. I hope, because I don't know how much crouching has to do with it. Is sleeping? Nah, we do not need a sleeping. So this can be true, and therefore we can just remove all of this. Player abilities are not needed. Let's verify. Yeah, that's the only position. Okay. Okay, let's check again. I mean, if that already fixed it, that would be nice. So. Okay, sneak. It does not work. RIP. I should have started in debug mode. Ah, that's annoying. So probably something in here. So this is and all of these have to be successful. Swimming. Spectator. That is annoying. Or was I in debug mode? I did not see. RIP.